Question for everybody that's watching this video. How many of you guys are mobile hunters and you film your own hunts, but you still have yet to find that perfect piece of equipment for filming your hunt? So stay tuned and we'll take a look at the 4th Arrow Talon camera arm base. I initially was going to do a unboxing video with this, but the microphone ended up dying in the middle of all that. So we're going to run through what you're going to get in the box and go from there. So the camera arm first is going to, or no, I shouldn't say camera arm, the camera arm base is going to come in two pieces. This is the base and this is the actual shoulder. So you'll have this plastic piece that's 2 screws up here to hold it in place. You just take it off and then you screw the base onto the back of the shoulder. As you guys can hopefully see, there's 4 holes that are threaded, and it comes with 4 screws. I haven't figured out what this really does because you put this on here and this, and just none of the holes line up. So I'm pretty much assuming you just basically throw it out. You're also going to get instructions for both the base and the shoulder, going over what each thing does for the base and the shoulder, and same thing, shoulder, description of the shoulder and everything else. You're also going to get a brochure for Final Rest, all of the Final Rest products. You're also going to get a product catalog for Windsense, showing all their products. And lastly, 4th Arrow camera arms, just showing, like I said, all the different stuff you can buy from each of these companies. And I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, so someone correct me, but I'm pretty sure 4th Arrow owns both Windsense and Final Rest, are just small little sub companies of 4th Arrow. So regarding all that, also you're going to get your ratchet strap and then your camera arm of choice. Pretty much any of the 4th Arrow camera arms are going to be compatible with this base. And just to prove that, this one is for the old shoulder and base, and it literally goes in no problem if I unscrew that, and it goes in absolutely no problem, just like that. So you can get the carbon arm, make this even lighter yet, or you can get the triple arm, the T-Rex arm, whatever arm they have to offer will work with this camera arm and base. Let's kind of run through some things on the base here. Some of the features are toolless design. That's one of the key features on this. You don't have to have, like on the old base, you don't have to have this fancy tool here to tighten and be able to adjust for a perfect level. You basically unscrew this knob right here on the side, and then you can go ahead and make your 360-degree adjustment up and down in whatever way to get your camera perfectly level on the tree, and then just tighten it back down and you're locked into place. You don't have to go too tight, because it actually does bite pretty good to keep it from moving around. Now this here on the bottom, I haven't figured it out. As we all know, like on this one, you basically had to, when you would slide the shoulder in, turn this sideways to just kind of really lock that base or the shoulder onto the base itself. And it says something along the same lines in the directions, but with the way this bolts to the back of this, there's kind of really no need for this. So, so yeah, because even if it's bolted into place, it doesn't make a connection worthwhile. So, I don't know, maybe it is for that. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to play around with it in the tree just yet. So retail on this, and actually before I get to that, the weight on this, I'm sure everybody wants to know this, is like 4.5 pounds roughly. I think it was like 4 pounds and 6 ounces or something like that. And it's like a pound or so lighter than the original base. But the nice part about it is the fact that it is literally like half. Let's see here, trying to get this in a better angle here. As you can see, it's like half the size of this. I don't know if y'all can see that or better, but you know, it's about the same length, give or take, but it's going to be a heck of a lot easier to pack into your backpack, get it in the trees. You don't have this whole goofy thing with the big base. I mean, this works great. If you're running presets, you get a bunch of prep trees, like typically what I do. You know, I could just go around and throw all the bases up in the tree, but I got to buy so many for all the different trees I'm going to be hunting out of. This is super simple. The base, the legs on it fold into place. So when you need to use it, you just basically unfold it, and there you go. And it literally, this where they get the name Talon from, because these literally look like talons. And you just fold it in when you're done, and then throw the whole system into your pack. I also did forget, everybody knows what this is if you're familiar with Fourth Arrow. This is basically to lock the camera arm into place, and then tighten down a little bit, and then that way it doesn't pull out, and you can still do all your movements and everything else with it. It just prevents it from sliding back out of it. So that's going to be it for a first look at this thing. I'm really impressed, not going to lie. I'm very excited to be using this, and I was going to play around with it in the tree and get some shots of it in the tree, but of course it just happens to be raining and thunderstorming outside right now. And like I said, if you're mobile hunting, I think this is going to be the better way to go. I've taken a look at Lone Wolf Custom Gear, and it shows like 1.5 pounds, give or take, for theirs, but it doesn't say a camera weight that it can hold. And if I remember correctly, I'll throw up the specifications here next to me, and you guys can go ahead and read it. And I'm pretty sure that this holds up to about an 8-pound camera, give or take. So you can get pretty beefy in your whole camera and filming setup with this arm. And that's another reason why I like Fourth Arrow, is just the ease of use on them. You know, they always give you those weight ratings of what their bases and arms and everything can handle. And now I can literally pack this thing in no problem. I think one big improvement is, instead of taking the ratchet strap, I think like a cam buckle would be a little bit better, so that we don't have to ratchet it and you're not making noise with the cam buckle like you would the ratchet. So yeah, but I don't know what size diameter the slit is. I think it's going to be about 1 inch, so probably if you got like 1 inch cam buckle, I think that would actually be a lot better than the ratchet strap, in my honest opinion on this. Overall, like I said, I'm super excited to be using this. I'm really impressed with it. I had this thing ordered back in about April when they first released it, and they're still on their website. You kind of have to just search for it. It's not listed anywhere that I found. It's just search and you'll find it. And it's still on pre-order right now, and last I heard from one of their videos that they did when it was first released was they were going to have it out somewhere right around deer season or a month before. So I would definitely pre-order it now as soon as possible if it's going to be something that you feel would help you with filming and being a lot more mobile. I know, like I said, I'm super excited, literally excited. How many times have I said that now? But yeah, I'm going to cut it here. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll put a link in the description as well to get you guys over to Fourth Arrow to check this camera arm out. Like I said, I'm impressed. Can't wait to use it. So catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.